Hey guys, this is Gabe Scarabelli.
And I'm Bruna Scarabelli.
And this is the Scarabelli way. Today we're gonna be talking about our cost of living here in Florida and how that's gonna compare to what we're gonna be spending in other countries around the world. But before we start, I would love you to subscribe to our channel and like this so we can get help in the algorithm. All right, come with us. We're gonna be starting off with our housing expenses. So come with me because it is hot outside and we need to get inside for the AC. Come on. All right guys, welcome to our home. With housing, we spend around $15.30 a month because we bought this apartment. It's not a rental. So we only spend about $15.30 with housing. So we bought this apartment a few years back with my brother, and this apartment was actually for investment purposes, but we ended up staying here and we actually pay him a little extra just so we can stay here. Because renting a place here in Florida, it goes for at least $2,000 a month, and we don't want to spend that extra money, obviously, especially now that we're going to be traveling to other places. Between utilities like electricity, phone bill, and our internet, we spend $400 a month. With groceries, we spend around $1,000 a month. We also pay health insurance, obviously, that's $386 a month, and our pet insurance, which is $85 a month. Bruna and I love taking care of ourselves, so we obviously have to pay for a gym membership, right? Between our gym memberships and my jiu-jitsu and what she does for volley, it's about $125 a month. And we also have to factor in personal care. So I do my beard every once in a while, cut my hair, she does her nails and her hair and her eyebrows and everything. That goes for about $260 a month. Now, obviously, we enjoy having fun, so we eat out a lot with our friends. We have a weekly budget of about $200 a week, so that adds up to $800 a month in eating out. Now, as you may know, we also love traveling. We put a budget of $6,000 a year for traveling between airfare and getting Airbnbs and whatnot. That gives us about $500 a month towards traveling. We also have subscriptions like everyone does, like Amazon Prime and Spotify, yada, yada, yada. That's about $50 a month. We also have to get around somehow, so we have a car, obviously. Since we both work from home, we only need one car. That car is a beautiful Jeep Wrangler, which was our dream car. We actually bought that and financed it. We pay $630 a month for financing. We also have to pay insurance for that car, and that goes for $140 a month. Insurance in Florida is very expensive for various reasons. So if you live in other states, you're probably going to be paying less in insurance that you would in Florida. Another thing is we have to pay for gas. Obviously, we spend around $120 a month in gas. Last but not least, we have a $500 budget for miscellaneous things. Like we buy gifts for friends and we buy stuff at Amazon for ourselves and we go out for entertainment. So that costs us around $500 a month. With everything included, that totals a whopping $6,526 a month. That is our baseline expense, and it does not count what we invest and what we save. And besides everything that I have said, we also save up for our future, save up for taxes the next year because we're self-employed, and we also donate part of our income. For saving up for our future, we put $1,000 a month into IULs. For tax purposes, we save up at least 10% of our gross income every single month. And other than that, we donate 10% of our net income. Now for donations, we have our charity of choice, which is VER. We're actually partnering up with VER to do a social project in Southeast Asia on our next trip, and actually that's gonna be the topic of our next video. We're super excited about that because we're gonna be helping out people in need in other countries. And we wanna show you in this channel that there's a purpose for making a lot of money, you know, there's a purpose for doing everything that we do. We want to give back to other people. Now, obviously, we expect to be spending way less money when we're in Southeast Asia. We expect to be spending a maximum of $5,000 a month and investing the rest of the money. So if we were to spend $6,500 here and $5,000 there, we'll have $1,500 that we can put into investments. And we're gonna show you guys what we're gonna do with all that extra money. So a quick tip that I wanna give you guys, being a financial planner, I tell this to my clients all the time. When you have a certain budget or a certain amount of money that you spend a month on day-to-day stuff, you should just have a checking account to use that money for that. Now, in our case, we have a checking account and we have 3 high-yield savings accounts where we separate our money in each category. The 3 high-yield savings accounts that we have are for donation, for taxes, and our emergency fund. Keep in mind, it's very important that you guys have 3 to 6 months of your expenses in emergency fund. In our case, if we spend around $6,000 a month, it's important that we have at least $18,000 saved up in case of an emergency. But Gabe, what's the kind of emergency that can possibly happen? I don't know. COVID 2.0, or you have a problem with your car, or you have to leave the apartment that you're in to go to another apartment. A lot of things can happen.
And that's it, guys. That's our monthly expenses. Hope that you liked. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. This helps a lot. And stay tuned for our next videos every Wednesday at 8 p.m.